Welcome to the Supplier Development Institute, transforming quality into value. Hi, my name's Louis Garrett, and I've been in this industry for over 32 years. And I know you, as a supplier quality manager, or supplier quality engineer, are wondering right now about that supplier, that poor performing supplier that you have within the midst of all your suppliers. What do you do with them? Do you trade them out? That's costly. Do you develop them? That's timely. Well, don't fret. Your poor performing supplier, here's the solution. Send them back to school. Take your at-risk and high-risk supplier and send them back to school. On some definitions. When we talk about at-risk supplier versus high-risk suppliers. At-risk suppliers are those suppliers currently are having quality spills or repeat quality issues. They may have high parts per million, scars, or customer or supplier corrective action requests, or you could have them in purchasing on a business whole. High-risk suppliers are a little different. They may be suppliers that have never performed. It could be a new technology, but yet they're new in the industry or in the market, and therefore they're just now cutting their teeth on the technology and or the market. And you're taking a risk with them. They have the capability and the resources, but they may not have the experience, and therefore you want to assure success. And then the third category of suppliers we see from time to time would be just suppliers looking to improve their quality management system. How we go about the process of transforming quality into value is we take your current performance inputs in several different categories such as safety, quality, cost, throughput, and delivery, and we take you through a process of quality education, training, development, and implementation of some specific core tools to get to the desired future performance, which is your output in those same categories. Now, what we do is somewhat unique compared to the industry. We don't spend a lot of time on how to audit the tool. We spend time on defining the tool and how the tool should be used. But what we spend 80% of our time is understanding on the system development side, how do you integrate and transform these tools into value? And that value are bottom line measurements that are throughout the manufacturing floor. Measurements such as safety, quality, cost reduction, throughput, and delivery. Throughout an entire training and development implementation process, we connect all the tools to those core measurements. And that is very critical to the success of what we do and how we do it. How do we transform quality into value? Well, we package it into a 40-hour, 5-day workshop for suppliers. Plus, we have an additional 30 days of online support. The first day, we primarily just focus around the fundamentals of flow diagrams and understanding your prelim job instructions of what you're trying to do. Here, we got to look at what is the manufacturing flow of this thing as well as the process flow of the material so that we can better understand what kind of job instructions do we need to prepare for that in order that an operator can be very effective at accomplishing their task. Then from there, we'll take a look at that information, rolling it into our FEMA, and look at potentially what could fail. And from the FEMA on the second day, we roll into day 3, which now we understand what are some of the potential things could fail. We're now looking at our control plans, our method of control, and measurement. In addition, we do give a GD&T overview so we can have a better understanding of the customer requirement, which is being communicated via the print, to ensure that we've got all of those critical characteristics identified. And then in day 3, we start shifting a little bit into revising our job instructions so they can be effectively accomplished and implemented. Day 4, we're going to look at having a problem around the same situation and flowing through an 8D that's going to drive us all the way back through every last one of the elements we just discussed. And we'll have a great idea of how to go from step 1 to step 8 in an 8D. And then on day 5 is going to be uniquely different than the other days. On day 5, we're going to take your actual problems and get you started in an 8D in the right direction. And in addition to that, we will support you over the next 30 days on accomplishing and closing that 8D. We have a 99.7% success rate at assisting and aiding suppliers in solving their current problems. In addition to that, most suppliers make a 10 to 30% productivity improvement, either in safety, quality, cost reduction, throughput, and or delivery. Call us today and we will personally walk you through on how to set up a supplier training conference for your worst suppliers. From our client base. From our last 3 clients. Client number 3 is still currently in process. Go ahead, give us a call. Let us get started on working with your suppliers. Or if you're like and you're the supplier, you can go ahead and get registered. All you'd have to do is, to the right of this menu, click on the Core Quality Workshop, and it'll take you through the process for registration. I thank you for your time, and you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in the workshop.